Welcome back, everybody. Look where we're at. We're over here at Galpin Ford in the heart of the San Fernando Valley, right off the 405 in Roscoe. And they got this massive car show going on. As you can see, there's cars everywhere, there, over there, right here. Now, Bo Bachman, the current owner of Galpin Ford, he loves collecting these 1950s George Barris, Big Daddy Roth cars that are, been ignored for a long time. He collects those, restores them, and he's got them showing off over there. And they also have a bunch of race cars from Galpin Ford, because Galpin's been open for a long time, and they've been here in the valley, not here on Roscoe. They used to be over in San Fernando, but they're a staple of the San Fernando Valley, selling cars, servicing cars. They've been around for a while. And Bo is an avid collector, and he's got a bunch of them sitting over there, and I'm gonna go check them out as we pass by all these modern Mustangs, because there's a ton of them. Anything you need, any color, any combo, any engine size, any power adder, they're all here. And we're here. They have them all parked here at Gas, which is their customization section of the dealership. Well, not the dealership, I guess the company. We got Raiders theme. Shelby Cobra, regular Shelby. That's a real cool wide body Porsche. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, these are European cars right here. I forget what brand this is. It's an Avant. Oh, these are like rally cars. Here's a E30 M3 World Rally car. And these are cool. This is a European Ford Escort, really. And they got a Cosworth motor. You could actually buy this in Europe. This is a Ford Escort from Europe. Look at this thing. Yep, Escort RS Cosworth. So before you weren't able to get these back in the day. I mean, you can import them now because of laws, I guess. But these are bad, man. These are awesome, dude. I've never seen one in real life. I've seen them in the magazines before. But check that out. Escort RS. And of course, back to this beautiful E30. But let's get in there and check out the real nice cars. Check that out. What in the world is that? And these are all driving cars. You can literally drive any one of these. I don't know how comfortable it would be to drive, but check it out. So these are all hand-built cars. Barris and Big Daddy Roth and Ed Hines and Gene Winfield. They all had a hand in a lot of this. That's a cool looking little Model T. Oh, it's a T-bucket frame, I think. Don't quote me on any of this. I'm not too sure exactly what all this is, but I know I heard a story about that Bo found one of these in TJ one time. So this is how he gets them, and that's what he turns them into. See, all of these. I think all of these are George Barris cars with the cool bubble top. So in the 50s, this was futuristic. This was unheard of. You didn't build them like this. And you can see the different parts of the car. Those look like Fairlane or Galaxy tail lights. Look at the suspension with the springs in the middle. And it looks like these are all Model A frames. That bubble top that flips open. Like I said, you can drive every one of these. Here's another. This one looks like a V8 Volkswagen Mannix, but it's a Model A. Alien art, Builder's Art, and Mickey Himsel in 1969. So most of these cars have history. And you got these really cool lowriders. Look at the paint job on this beautiful car. I mean, it also helps that this warehouse has beautiful lighting. Look how awesome this car looks. Really nice paint. Pinstriping. Oh, those are gold leaf striping right there. Trunks fully detailed. Awesome. Awesome little lowrider here. Another 66, 65 Impala. Mr. Cartoon. 55, 56. Oh man, look at this. What in the heck is this? I think this one was built here at Galpin. Dual steer. Cause that looks like a... If you look at it, it kind of looks like a Mustang. Kind of. I mean, like the base of it looks like they started with a Mustang and really modified it to look like this now. But I think this one was built here. The Scythe, yeah, see, Galpin Autosport. I think they built this one here. Check that little van out. These are little Japanese. Oh, what is it? Is this the... This is a Sienna. Toyota Sienna. Little Japanese style custom right here. Yeah, so these are the cars I wanted to really look at. How often do you see stuff like that? Never. Check out this really cool Econoline. Oh, is it it says it's a Fairlane. They might have put the badges on, but look at the paint on this. Really cool little van. If you've never driven one of these vans, the engine is right there. This is fully custom, slammed to the ground. Awesome little van. Oh, look, it's like a stagecoach. They were doing some wild stuff when these were built. I'm not too sure, when, 50s or 60s, when these were built. That's when they were popular. This is an actual stagecoach. You're sitting right behind the engine right there. Yeah, that's cool. Here's a old stagecoach with a coffin in the back. Imagine driving this down the road. What a wild ride this thing would be. There's that big, look, that's a big blown engine right there. A Chrysler. So it's a Hemi. Jeez, they're running a Hemi in that thing? Good Lord. That is bad. It's a little tow truck that they made out of, I don't know what this is. It's got a lot of chrome on it though. Another blown Hemi engine. Seems to be the popular thing to do here is put a blown Hemi in it. And look, you gotta drive this thing in the middle. It looks like there's your accelerator pedal, your gear selector. Yeah, look, built by Bears. Really nice. Just a like extended Model T. If you know what this car is, leave it in the comments. I ain't even gonna say what it is. This probably used in a movie sometime. Well, it says right there, it's Speed Racer's car. But I think this is from the modern movie. I don't think this is built back then. But we all know what this is, right? And this was built by George Barris himself for the TV show, the OG Batmobile. And I'm pretty sure this is on a Ford 61 Skyliner chassis. And there's a bunch of these roaming around now. People have copied them. But I believe this is the original one. I'm pretty sure Bo bought this from Barris because I know they were friends. Don't ask me how I know, I just know. This has bathtubs for seats. Another blown Hemi. That's twin supercharged blown Hemi right there. I think I saw this on the internet. I think this is all gold plated. The suspension, the pipes. That's a toilet. So you're driving on a toilet on this car. I'm telling you, man, they were doing some wild stuff back then. This is awesome. What kind of engine is that? That must be some fancy racing engine, because you see how the exhaust is in the middle and the intakes are on the side. They're like swapped. I think this is they call it the Roach coach or something. Yeah, right there it says Roach on the fake grill on the front. That is a bad car. Who made this? J. Orberg, Star Cars, North Hollywood. I think this one's the Orbitron, right? Pretty sure that's what this one is. I'm familiar with some of these because, you know, the car culture, rat rods. These have been around. That's a twin motor. What kind of engine is that? That looks like a Buick engine. That is cool. That bubble top seems to be the thing that they were all doing. There's a little like sled. It's a Volkswagen? Oh no. I don't know what's in here. Oh no. This is the Orbitron. That, I don't know what it is. But this one is famous for these 3 headlights that they had in the front. I think I mentioned that. See how it has those 3 different color headlights? This one was built by Barris. And I know, but don't ask me how I know. Oh no, see, I'm totally wrong. These were built by Ed Roth. See, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like all these cars were Ed Roth design. And that's cool. This is just a different take, like on a T-bucket. If you ever seen a T-bucket, they don't really have a trunk. He kind of molded it. I think those are Cadillac taillights, or they might just be Chevy taillights. So they took parts of different cars and made this. Probably a Model A frame. Awesome cars. Now we're in the heart of Galpin Autosport. They actually build a lot of cars here. Customize a lot of cars. Like here's a Ford Raptor. Looks like they're gonna heavily modify this one. Actually, this is a first gen Raptor, because he's got the old V8 engine instead of the twin turbo one. What am I looking at here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. But yeah, so they do a lot of modifications here. There's that old 50 Ford truck and that Jaguar. But this is the shop. This is where they do a lot of this. A couple of paint booths back here. What are these? These are Aston Martins? I mean, I think they are ugly. No, they're not. I don't even know what kind of cars these are. But I don't think they're nice. I'm sure somebody, these are like coach built, like limousines for some rich dude back in the day. Well, it says Aston Martin. Maybe they are Aston Martins. But check that out. These are all cars they're currently working on. Little Model A right there. GT40. Look at all those GTs sitting right there. Little Shelby Cobra. A Bullet Mustang. And Bo does have a collection of awesome Shelby GT500s. Well, Galpin does. Actually, this is a Galpinized. So Galpin had this thing called Galpinized back in the day, where they would take their cars and modify them. And this one actually has a rumble seat. When you were able to do this back in the day, where the trunk is, you see right here? It's just a regular 67 Mustang with a rumble seat. This one is in a lot better shape. I don't know if they redid this one to match the old one, but that one looks like it was originally modified back in 67. Put those old Shelby taillights on it, change out the seat or put the rumple seat in. And the charger up there. Some awesome Lincoln Continentals right here. Look at this Fairlane. Good Lord. What's this, a 57? Yeah. 57 Ford Fairlane. 500. Beautiful car. Have you guys ever seen one of these? This is this was a Sierra Cosworth. So in America, they brought these. They were called a Merkur X4R TI. The X, I think, stood for the car. 4 was the 4-cylinder. R, I think, was rally, and then turbo injected. But this one looks like it's from Europe. So this is basically the car they brought to the United States and then renamed it a Merkur. But it's very European styled. Here's another. What is this? A Lancia. And it's a rally one. You can usually tell because see how the fenders are extended, they're flared out. It's for that rally style racing. So, Gas, back in the day, after Pimp My Ride moved out of West Coast Customs, they started doing this show. Here's some history of Galpin Ford. See some of the race cars that they sponsored back in the day. That's a 4-engine race car. That little wagon that popped wheelies. This is Ron Hornaday. Actually used to work here. Is it Ron Hornaday? Let's see. Don't know if that's Ron Hornaday. I think it is. Because I know they sponsored Ron Hornaday for a long time. There's Bert. He wasn't the guy that started the dealer, but he's the one that made it into what it is now. There's a whole bunch of history. Oh, you see, this is the Galpin 9s that I was talking about. So they were always customizing cars from way back in the day. See, these are all mid-70s, Maverick, a couple of Fairmonts, all custom painted. Same with this, rumple seat on the 66 Mustang. But that's a 67 Mustang, so correct that, guys. And then all the stuff that Gas has done since then. Where's all the Pimp My Ride cars? There's probably some out here somewhere. In recent years, Galpin's really been getting into this supercar thing. I mean, Ford kind of forced them into it when they started selling the GT40, or the GT, not the GT40. But I know they own a Porsche dealer, or they just recently acquired a Porsche dealer. So, and I'm a fan of Porsches. I love these cars. Always loved them, even the early ones, like the Stingray, the Spider. Not the Stingray, yeah, the Spider. That's a Lamborghini. Here's a GT. Ford GT. Yeah, here's a McLaren. So all these are supercars. The Maserati, another Porsche. This one looks like a GT3. Let's check it out. It is a GT3. Yep. That's bad looking. Now, I've never driven them, but I hear that when you drive a Porsche, that's probably the best supercar you ever drive. I mean, these Ferraris look awesome. Here's a 430 Spider. No, what is that? Oh, it is a 430. 911 Turbo. More Ferraris. This is a Corvette. Another GT3. The Shelby Mustang. More Lamborghinis. So these are all supercars. They're nice to look at, but I'm not that into supercars. But I said they are beautiful cars. Oh, a Pagani. I've never seen one of these in real life. Pagani. Yeah, Pagani.
Pagani.
Yeah. I've never seen one of these in real life. I've seen videos of them building this thing. I think it's powered by a Mercedes motor. Look at that interior. That's all, like the aluminum is made, that's all real aluminum in there. I think the whole body's carbon fiber. That is a bad looking car. Oh, it's a Koenigsegg, man. These shouldn't even exist, right? Wow. That's bad. And the Pagani. There's another one back there. Man. These are some of the world's like fastest supercars. And most expensive. There you have it. All the supercars you could ever see are here. And this is an Aventador? Oh no, SVJ Lamborghini? Yes, it is. Wow, they have all like the really, really like rare Lamborghini, oh, supercars really. I've never seen one of these. I'm sure they're out there, but I've never seen an SVJ. It looks like doesn't even look real. It's like an alien design, this thing. So yeah, man, supercars, if you're into them, you should check out this show because there's a ton of them. Audi R8, another Lamborghini, another Porsche. Check that Ferrari. There's that Ferrari or Lamborghini SUV right there. Is that a Lamborghini? No, it's a Ferrari. More supercars, McLarens. I know I should be paying attention to all these Porsches out here, but check this out. This Mercedes military vehicle, I'm assuming. They're using this to tow this Porsche race car. And this is real classic with the old Apple computer logo on it. This is what it was before it was just a white Apple. That is one cool looking race car. There's a Targa. A lot of Porsches out here. Here's a classic Porsche. Don't know what year this is, but this is the Spider. 356 Spider right here. Now, this is an original 356 Spider. It's awesome. But this was like the race version of the Porsche 356. I think James Dean had one of these. Real famous for that. Now, I don't know if this is real or not, but it's a cool looking car. Here's some of those race cars I was talking about. So this right here is actually driven in this direction, where normally you're driving out that direction. But it's got this Chevy small block in it. And this thing pops wheelies. See how the wheels? So it's basically just been reversed. This is like a show car, like a novelty car. It'll pop wheelies pretty, like all the way down the quarter mile actually. So this was built here. I think they ran this in the Baja 1000. J&J Gary Allen, Tom Branch. Yeah. This Bronco was ran in the Baja 1000. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me that. I'm not too sure about the history of all these cars. All right, but here's Ron Hornaday's car. Ron Hornaday was early in the 50s, in the 60s, I think. He was the shop foreman here at Galpin Motors. Well, Galpin Ford back then. But this was his car, sponsored by Galpin. Yeah, it is a piece of history right here. stock car racing when it was actually stock cars, because you can actually buy, not this car, but a version of this car from Galpin. They used to say, race it on Sunday, sell it on Monday. Here's that other one. We saw a picture of this dragster over there. 4-engine. And these are running Fords, believe it or not. I don't know what size, but that is a Ford motor. Check. Yep. Cool looking dragster. Everybody seems to be real into this F1 car. I mean, it is a nice car, but it's a beautiful car, actually. Little Ford Pinto. It's a drag car. What is this? Sure is. Check this out, little miniature Ford Bronco right here. Larry Fullerton, Galpin Ford funny car. Yeah, big 427. Yep. Single overhead cam motor. That's a bad looking dragster. It's interesting right here. It's like a Mad Max car. It's sitting on a 4-wheel drive chassis. Looks like a Bronco chassis, actually. It's a 67 Mustang. That must be really fun to drive. A 4-wheel drive Mustang. Here's another. Same style, but in the Volkswagen. But this is pretty cool. This is awesome. It must, like I said, it must be a blast to drive. Too bad the minigun doesn't work. Header sticking out of the side like that. That is bad looking. That's cool. Awesome looking Boss Ford. Oh no, really nice looking 69 Boss 302 Mustang. Oh, look at this, man. That's a GT500. 68.
Let me use it to pick up the solving one.
Yeah, that is one of those really rare cars right here. Running a 428. And this thing is beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, congratulations, the car is gorgeous. Very absolutely beautiful. I don't know why you keep trying so far. You can watch that.
It has some modifications in it that aren't stock. I don't think those holes in the hood were stock.
I already know why.
But that is a beautiful GT500. Oh, look, Crusher 300. Dual carbureted Hemi. Oh, it's fuel injected. Wow.
To me, it's my favorite.
I didn't know that.
That Shelby did. This is my favorite.
That is a beautiful car. Oh yeah, check out. Those must be the injectors right there. Oh, fuel injected Hemi. Well, there you go, everybody. And that was most of the Galpin car show. It is a huge car show. There is cars everywhere, all kinds, all makes, all models, all styles, lowriders, customs, you name it, they got it here. It was a nice show. I was really, really impressed with that display that Bo has over there, or that Galpin has. A display that Galpin has over there with all the old beatnik cars or custom cars with the bubble tops and all that. That was amazing. That was enjoyable. Not to speak badly about it, but you've been to one car show, you've been to all of them. This is a really nice little F350 right here, or F100, F150. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me once again. If you're liking the video, please like and subscribe. Leave me some comments. I know I got some of those years wrong and some of the models, so correct me on that. I'd like to know exactly what I'm looking at. But thanks again for joining me. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.